So I've got kind of a fun project today. This 1660 rig, 1660 Super, excuse me. It has an i5 11400, and we're gonna take that out because my good friend Shannon wants to play World of Warcraft. So we're gonna fix her up with a PC. There's an extra Lenovo I had laying around. It's got a little bit of extras on it. But it has an i3 unit, 10 series. So we're going to take that out, hook her up with an i5, and a 2060. 6 gig. What is that one? That's an Asus Dual, I think. And that'll set her up in a pretty good 1080p rig that's got some good upgrade paths. So already got the decent cooler on it. Already upgraded to 32 gigs of RAM, with the anticipation of this being a for sale gaming PC. So we'll swap that i5 in here, and we're going to turn those fans around. Give her some positive pressure so she doesn't build up so much dust. This was a heater over the winter last time it was used. And some of these 1660 Supers that all need repatted. But they were sitting up here blowing out, so that was a nice little mobile upstairs heater. It's got a decent Wi-Fi card in it. So we're going to get her set up with her gaming. So I don't have too many concerns here, stepping back to the 10 generation. I'm not exactly sure how the PCI lane bifurcation is going to go, so I think at worst case scenario we may have to drop down to 8 cards from the 10, which wouldn't bother me very much, as 8 of them are this 1068, which is clocked just a little bit higher than 2 of them, which are this 1066. Both Hynix, but it is noticeable in the software on most algorithms, the slight difference. So, these could easily be repurposed into a dual monitor setup on like an office style PC. So, either way, I also do really like the 1660 Supers for mining. So get this power supply out of here. We'll pull that 850 watt out, and put the original back in for now. Hold the 1660 Super Rig into the office, and we got our CPUs swapped out, cooler's back on. Pretty easy. Went ahead and popped our card in. Did the initial series of cable management. And make sure everything works, run it through a stress test, try to tap out full power, make sure that power supply is good on the 80% rule, and then we'll tidy everything up once it's final. It's nice only having one GPU on my personal rig now, so the way this lane split on that one, I was down to PCIe 3.0 because of the dual GPUs. So be back up to 4.0. So good stuff all around. Alright, first try, booted right up. Took a little bit longer than usual, which is normal with the CPU change. Brought me to the lock screen, logged in, restarted for an update, and here we are. Booted right up. So went into UEFI, and it kept all the settings. So we'll see if it'll recognize all 10 cards. If we gotta do some fiddling. Been stress testing this guy. decent. So we'll run a graphics test, probably overnight. And should be good to go. If that passes, we'll put the covers on, get it all cleaned up. And Shannon will play some World of Warcraft. It's a cool PC, I'm gonna miss it. Alright, just got Windows loaded up. And we got 10 GPUs showing. Let's see if they work. Alright, stepped out to have a little smoke. See how everything's been running. Still going decent. Everything is working. Awesome. And everything is back together and running. 2.6 on the 1660 Super Rig. Got our 3060 rig back on. 3.6, very good. And Shannon's Gamer. Our panel's back on, we'll test that in the morning. It is the next morning. It's been running all night. Did another update and put Raven on for a little longer. With the panels on. And the case fans aren't even ramped up, and all the temps are good. So I'm pretty comfortable that everything's going well. So we'll get everything blown out and get out the glass cleaner and get Shannon gaming. And UPS brought me some fun stuff. So those are my next 2 builds. Fun day. All right, well, thanks for hanging out.